In Dawn Planet of the Apes, after the events of the end of the movie, Rise Planet of the Apes, much of the human population is wiped out because of the simian flu, with 1 in 500 being genetically immune from the virus. Caesar and his people are just fine. They're living their lives and hunting, and it's so poetic that during the collapse of one civilization, we're seeing the drastic growth of a primitive one, almost like telling our past of how we started, while humanity itself is ending. Caesar hunts closely with his son Blue Eyes, who gets attacked by a convenient grizzly bear, where he earns his scars. Now we can tell him apart from everybody else. They go back to their village after Koba had saved them, and Koba, clearly being close with Blue Eyes, tells him that scars make you strong, bro, while Maurice is teaching the children. Caesar's back in time to see his wife giving birth to their second son, Cornelius. While Caesar's older son and his friend Ash are walking in the woods, they encounter some random human that is way too far from his group. Of course, they don't do anything, but the human's an idiot, and he ends up shooting Ash, grazing him on the shoulder. Calls the rest of his group, and the rest of the ape group come too. Malcolm, the leader that's dressed like Alan Grant from Jurassic Park, tells everyone to put down their guns because the apes are intelligent and they trust them. It's a hell of a risk after you just shot one of their children. Go! Everyone has shitted themselves.
Okay, we're going.
Why does that guy look like he's trying hard not to laugh? What's so funny? Caesar instructs some of the apes to follow the humans to see where they're going. They follow the humans to a facility run by Dreyfus. Malcolm tries to tell him, yeah, dude, they're out there, dude. Dreyfus doesn't believe them that they can talk, though. Koba tells Caesar, and he'll follow Caesar everywhere, and anywhere he wants him to go. But the humans show no mercy to his kind, and we need to show strength. Caesar promises that he will. So Caesar and his army show up at the doorstep of the humans. Malcolm comes forth to be the intercessor because he's the one that met with Caesar. Caesar lets them know they'll fight if they have to, but they don't want war. So stay on your side and we'll stay on our side. Take your shit so you have no reason to come back. The humans start panicking, and this guy talks shit when the apes are gone, but was too much of a coward to not say anything while they were there. His whole purpose and motivation is that they want to build up back their society to how it was before. And if they don't get that dam built, they'll have no electricity. And conveniently, the dam is right where the apes are making their home. Malcolm tells Dreyfus, let me go talk to him first.
What if it backfires? What if it gets violent? I mean, how do you know that he'll even understand you?
Were you not just gawking with your big ol' eyes when Caesar came up to the establishment and spoke in clear freaking English? Anyway, his wife and kid are like, we're going with you. So Malcolm makes everyone stay in the car, and he is dragged to Caesar, and he petitions to have them work on the dam. He shows them that they're in trouble and they need their electricity. Caesar understands. Oh, you humans need your freaking lights. I understand.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
The apes let them stay, but Caesar says there's one condition: no guns. So they break their guns. And Koba is obviously not very happy because he hates humans. But Caesar's like, no. We're gonna lose a lot of apes if we start war. Koba turns against Caesar. Caesar checks on his wife, who's sick. Koba spies on the humans in the meantime. He thinks Caesar's love for the humans has blinded him. When Koba is caught, he plays stupid, like a dumb baby chimp. This completely disarms these idiots who have been told and taught to fear apes because they're really smart and can do a lot of damage. And even though he's seen in their weapons area, they let him go. Caesar's younger boy, who actually looks a lot like him, actually likes the humans and he's getting along with them. But this guy doesn't. The little kid goes in his box and reveals a gun by accident. This dumb human, knowing that the apes are stronger than he is, makes a move to aggressively shoo away the child. I swear, the people in these movies lack a brain. Caesar's older son goes in to protect his younger brother, and the dumb, unhinged guy pulls a gun on the others. Caesar quickly shuts him down. The whole agreement to even work here is that they wouldn't have any guns, and he destroyed all the guns they claimed that they had.
Said no.
For some reason, I really love it when he does that. That whole motion and everything with the delivered line was actually the icing on the cake for me. Do not mess with Caesar. He tosses the gun into the river and then he tells the humans to get the frick out of here. Oh, but how convenient. His wife is sick and dying. The human woman can fix her. They push the unhinged human out. Caesar agrees for them to stay one day. Koba comes back to tell Caesar that the humans actually have a lot of weapons and they're planning on killing the apes. Koba attacks one of the humans that are working at the dam. He calls out for Caesar and he challenges him, but Caesar quickly helps him sit that challenge down. Koba is resentful but asks for forgiveness so he can go. Koba comes back to the humans and he tricks them. How dare they think he's stupid? The good humans finish fixing the dam and their light comes back on. But their cheering is short-lived. And just as Caesar is telling Malcolm what good people they are, Koba starts killing the humans. No one sees Koba, and he is able to walk in with a gun without any of the hundreds of apes seeing him to kill Caesar. Caesar drops to his death, and having known that sometimes some wounds can be healed. No one looks for him at all. No one even tries. Confirm at least that he's dead. These apes have been through enough to know better, but they let Koba tell them that humans are the ones that killed Caesar. Koba's also the one that had set the place on fire. I never understand in these movies how people who are upset at an enemy end up setting fire to a place where their enemy isn't. Like their own homes. So if you do beat the humans and you have nothing to come back to because you just burned it all down. Good job. Meanwhile, some of the good apes still loyal to Caesar had helped the humans escape. They hide under a log and avoid the apes. There's an army standoff. Koba leads the apes into their destruction, driven by blindness and hate. He also is using Caesar's son, Blue Eyes, having told him that he must avenge his father. All Koba understands is war. The good humans find out that Caesar's still alive. He directs them back to his old house, while Koba has now shown the apes that he is a tyrant, and anybody who doesn't listen to him, he will promptly kill, namely Ash, Caesar's son's friend. Even after seeing this, Caesar's son still decides to follow Koba. The good humans put Caesar on a couch in his old home. Since they need surgical supplies, Malcolm goes to find them. Just so happens this is the level of the video game where you have to avoid all the mobs and just things just going crazy. Malcolm isn't seen by anybody else but conveniently by Caesar's son. And he tells him, "Your father's alive." He leads Blue Eyes to his dad. Blue Eyes apologizes. He tells him what Koba's been doing. Caesar says he must stop Koba. Koba's the one who did this, not a human. And humans are really much like they are. He never thought an ape would kill another ape. Meanwhile, the humans from the facility in Dreyfus's camp have been captured. Caesar sees an old camcorder with Will, the human who had raised him. It's never explained what happened to him or where he went. He just vanishes for the rest of the whole trilogy. We're assuming he died, but we have no way of knowing. When Malcolm is trying to sneak Caesar back in there to stop Koba and what he's doing, capturing the humans and imprisoning apes who don't agree with him, he notices that Dreyfus is planning charges all over the tower that the apes are on, while Caesar weakly tries to climb to stop Koba. Malcolm is like, "Oh no, sorry, can't let that happen. Gotta give him time to work his magic." Caesar approaches Koba, who is holding a gun. The ball's on Caesar, even though we can't see them. Koba tells Caesar that he's weak. Caesar tells Koba that he's weaker. Koba throws his gun away instead of killing Caesar, takes a challenge, and fights. Dreyfus is like, "I gotta save the human race and do what I gotta do." Boom. The tower falls to pieces, but is still freaking standing. Enough of the apes are hurt, and Caesar tries to help them. Meanwhile, Koba doesn't actually care about any of the apes. Caesar gets an opportunity to stop Koba after Maurice is shot. Ape. Not. Kill. Ape.
Long live the king.
Malcolm comes back to tell everyone, Caesar and his friends, that they have to leave because more humans are coming. Caesar tells him, "You're a good human, but you should go." They share a noggin kiss, and Malcolm leaves. Caesar stands with his son and his wife and new child, ready to face the world. Into the dawn. Planet of the Apes. The music crescendos as the apes worship Caesar, and bow before him. And the movie ends with us looking into his beautiful brown eyes. The end. The movie was awesome. We actually get to follow Caesar's journey and his character growth very carefully as we get the conclusion of what takes place after humans have yet again tried to thwart nature's rules. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.